What's going on, guys? Ange here, Fishhound Outdoors, coming at you with another history episode today. And today we're on Flagstaff Lake. This is at the confluence of what at the time they called the North and the South branch of the Dead. Today we call the North and the West branch of the Dead. But this is where Arnold and his men, they came over from the Great Carry. And not far from this location, they were sent to dispatch a Native American named Natanis, who was aiding the British with supplies and scouting the area. When they arrived at his cabin not far from this location, it's now underwater under Flagstaff Lake. He was nowhere to be found. And so they continued to this area, which is the confluence of the North and the West branch. And a few days after they were supposed to find Natanis actually showed up and at some point aided the expedition. To what extent, I'm not entirely sure. But there is some stuff written about it. So at this time, when Arnold was here, his men were supposed to go up the North Branch and continue on to the height of land into Quebec. But a detachment of men actually went up the West Branch, and they had to chase him down and bring him back. And while they were at this site, Arnold actually got the unfortunate news that Enos was at the other end of the Great Carry. Enos was at the other end of the Great Carry with a detachment of about 500 men, including the carpenters who were sent to help fix the bateaus. And in this general area is where Arnold got the terrible news that Enos took his detachment of 500 men with a large portion of provisions and marched back to Gardiner, leaving these guys kind of hard up for any kind of food in a particularly desolate part of the mission. I mean, we have another probably 28, almost 30 miles of road to the Canadian border. And then the Sardigan, which is the first French settlement, it's now named St. George, is probably another 40 miles beyond that. So this was quite a hairy situation for the men at this point of the expedition.